Naval chiefs from across Northern Europe got together to sign a statement of intent to develop a formal Northern Navies initiative. When delivering the news, the UK's first Sea Lord described it as a multinational maritime force to defend Northwest Europe and the High North, with the UK at the helm. Seeming to consist of JEF member nations, we take a look at this news for today's video. And so, as reported by UK Defence Journal, General Sir Gwyn Jenkins said he hosted naval chiefs from across Northern Europe, where assembled nations signed a statement of intent committing to work up detailed proposals for the Naval Force Initiative. This news lines up with news from the Joint Expeditionary Force, or JEF, website, which noted a meeting on April 23, 2026. The UK General says that he wants all participating nations to have signed a formal declaration by the end of the year, explaining that this will lay the foundations for what will be a vital and enduring partnership for many years to come. The flag officer also pledged to release more details later this summer on how he intended to deliver it. UK Defence Journal explains that the multinational initiative would see member nations operating common systems and platforms, shared digital networks, logistics and stockpiles. Joint training and coordination would be managed by the UK Royal Navy's Fleet Operational Standards and Training, supported through UK Doctrine and Integration Standards, and commanded from Northwood's Maritime Operations Centre. Jenkins noted that it should complement rather than compete with NATO, functioning as a means for the alliance to respond rapidly and seize the initiative in the region. Discussing intentions in more detail, the First Sea Lord was quoted as saying, "The security of the High North and North Atlantic depends on our ability to act together with allies, not occasionally but permanently and at pace. That is why we need to build on the work of the Joint Expeditionary Force and our closest naval partnerships, moving from irregular responses towards a much deeper partnership. This requires a joint force that is integrated, interoperable and capable of providing meaningful deterrence. Like the JEF, it would be there to complement NATO. By deepening trust, aligning our capabilities and operating common platforms and systems, we will generate the collective combat power that can protect our people, our infrastructure and our shared interests, and if required, fight as one from the very first moment." Again, while the UK Defence Journal didn't specify the number of countries, other sources noted that 9 other nations would be involved. On top of this, the news of the initiative aligns with the meeting of JEF nations, and so we can assume that this will involve those same members. For those unaware, nations participating in the Joint Expeditionary Force include the Netherlands, Iceland, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and finally the United Kingdom, which acts as the lead. Since JEF conducts joint exercises and operations from time to time, this maritime initiative shouldn't be too revolutionary. However, it's good to have all members on the same page in terms of communications and procedures, which will further enhance interoperability. If you've watched our channel at all in the past few months, you'll know that nearly all JEF member militaries are working to modernize their navies with brand new ships, and are in the process of procuring brand new minesweepers, patrol craft, corvettes and frigates. And so, if this joint maritime force moves ahead, it'll have quite the modern fleet to monitor and protect the Baltic, North and Norwegian seas by the mid-2030s. So, what do you think of this initiative? Let us know by leaving a comment.